What's going on, guys, girls? Rob here with you this evening. And I just kind of popped in here. I actually started a broadcast actually before I even tested my internet. I tested my mic and everything. It looks like we're all good. What I want to do this evening, I want to invite anybody out there, anybody out in internet land to come on. Show us a game, a board game, hockey, baseball, um, not video games. We don't want video games, board games. Show us one that maybe we haven't seen. Show us something about one maybe we have seen that's just like, okay, well, I had this happen, Rob, and it's pretty cool too. So, yeah, definitely. Um, Want to thank my man Dwayne March earlier. Dwayne was on with me for a couple of hours, um, and he it just knocked it out the park as far as playing Glory Days boxing. Talked to my man Anthony Crooks earlier today. He's not going to be able to make it on tonight, and next few days he can't. He's got some family stuff going on at his house, so no problem there. Talked to my man Harris Jessup 2 minutes ago. He's going to get a pizza right now. I want him to do a live pizza review on this channel tonight. He said, Paisanos, like I said, it's the best I have had while living in this hot hell of a state. Yeah, so show it off. Yeah, I'm going to say, we want to see it. In this hot hell of a state, Florida, Paisanos is Paisanos stone-fired pizza. So, yes, Harris, we want you to come back on here live with us. I'm live right now. Listen while you drive. How about that? You can do that. Tim's with us this evening. Tim, Cleveland baseball fan. The Guardians. It's hard to remember that one. We're going to invite Tim in. But yes, if we can get my man Harris in tonight, that would be excellent. Harris is working Game 6 of the NHL Finals. He's going to be there. He is going to be there live. He can tell us what happened games 3 and 4. They just really, really did not play very well, either one of those two games. And now they've gotten themselves right back into the mix, winning Game 5. They're down 3-2, yes. But if Michael Peterson's here too. Yes, Mike. Let's send Mike one too. Yeah. And as we have people coming in, we will send more and more invites out. That's what I'll do. I'll do it that way. But like I say, I had let's see. I hope I'm not messing up with Tim here, because I know he went to a different email at one time. I'm going to send that one, but I don't think that's right. I'm going to send that one. I got a few of Tim's emails, so I want to make sure I get all of them sent out there. So we'll send it all out to internet land, and we'll see if these guys can come on live with us tonight. They are actually really, really, really cool guys. Travis Wilson, if you'd like to join us, all you got to do is throw an email out there, have a camera at home. Hey, mine's a $25 camera. Mine's a cheapo, El Cheapo, and you guys are able to see me. So it's all you got to do, Travis. You can come on here live with us. Even if you've never played any of the games that we show on the channel, you can get some hookups here as far as where you can get them. And all good evening, Tim. How are we doing in Ohio this evening?
Well, we're doing okay. Actually, the thing is, though, if you send it to my Gmail address, it provides a nice little link that the Yahoo address does not.
Oh, well, okay. So Gmail, you'd rather get it at the Gmail.
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right. That's cool. I sent it to all three.
I only have two. I don't know what all three you're sending to.
One of them's got one in it. One of them's got tea in it. And then one of them is, I think both of those may be Hotmail addresses.
No,
I don't know. But
usually
anyway,
just-
I sent them to all three anyway. We got Mike, maybe that might join us in a minute. Travis Wilson.
Sorry. Oh, I gotta
Travis
hit
Wilson. If he would like to join us, all you got to do, my friend, is give us your email. Come in here, join us. I can have as many as 10 guests with me. So you may not be any bigger than this.
Or if I said that, I'm yay big.
So right now, me and Tim's taking advantage of all screen time we can get right now, because we know the more and more people get in here, we're gonna be smaller and smaller. So that's awesome.
Fine with me.
Huh? Yeah,
That's
I enjoy it. I really do enjoy it. Earlier today, I had Dwayne March with me. We played Glory Days boxing. I did a match. Then let him do he did a match. Then I did a match, and he did a match, and we did that. We did like 4 bouts today, so it went pretty good. How is your Guardians playing tonight?
Yes. In fact, Alex Verdugo crushed one to right field.
Boston. They must be playing Boston then.
Yeah, and the
Red Sox
have a 3-2 lead, and I think this is the third pitching change of the innings so far.
And yeah, you can't make one unless you face 3 guys. So yeah, here. What's up, Mike? What's going on?
Of course.
Of course, we got the
yeah. He's got the
hold on.
echo.
He's got the echo going on right there. Travis, I'm serious, dude. If you'd like to come on with us, all you got to do is say hello. Come right in. Sometimes we'll have 7 or 8 of us here, and we'll have a 10 in the room. So it's more of us than it is other people, and they watch it at a different time. And
Michael, you still got
Mike still got us on.
Still have echo, yeah.
Yeah, he still got some echo. He can come back in here. I can get
Right.
him back, but I've lost him right here to the side for right now. Anyway, Harris Jessup going to work game 6. He says, I don't want to see that damn cup either.
Well, the cup will be in the building, whether he actually, no. The cup cannot be in the building. It can be outside in a van.
Right. They're not allowed to They're not allowed to actually unleash it and start wiping it down until the 3rd period. I think with 10 minutes left, it's got to be and the team winning must be the team that. Oh, Mike, it's still not good, Mike.
Got to go into your settings and.
Yep, you're gonna have to go into the settings underneath.
I'm working on it.
Mike's working on that.
Go into your settings.
Yep, you're gonna have to go into the settings underneath.
So
we're hearing ourselves
while
twice,
we're
Tim.
killing some time, would you like to have a little update from the last 2007 Strat game that I played?
Oh yeah, go for it.
Okay, so
definitely do that, because it's we're on here so we can try to help all the channels out, and we'd like to hear what you've got going on in the channel. So yeah, 2007 Cleveland versus.
This is the Florida Marlins. Mike, we'll wait till Mike mutes himself, because I can't do this with
All right, Mike, now I'm gonna start singing.
I'm working on it.
Yeah, no, not quite. Although there is I can still hear it.
Still a little bit, yeah. It's not as bad. It's not 10 seconds behind where I can stop singing and keep hearing it. Rob, I appreciate the invite, but I need to get a camera hookup. Once I get one, I will definitely join. Definitely do that.
Is that better?
Michael here. Yes.
Hang tight with us in, Travis. We're going to be around here for a little while this evening. Mike has agreed to go fly an airplane now. Back here. No,
after today, I actually watched the no-hitter from beginning to end.
The Yankees got no hit combined.
No hits today.
Whoa! Yankees got beat and then no hit by the
Houston Astros.
Astros. Oh, okay. Who started for them
It
today?
took Astros 3 pitchers to no hit them.
Who started for the Astros?
Javier.
Oh, okay.
Javier.
Wow, that's impressive,
He went
especially the way
seven.
that team is hitting the ball.
He went 7 innings, struck out 14.
Okay. Now,
holy cow, that's 2/3 of the batters.
He went what? 6 innings and struck out 14.
7 innings and struck out 14.
7 and struck out 14. So yeah, he struck out 2 every inning. Wow, that's impressive.
Then I forgot he came in the 8th, but he mowed him down, and then Presley got the save, and it wasn't difficult.
Now let me tell you. Let me ask you guys something. Aaron Judge, we know, just went through a what do you call it, hearing?
He got his hearing done.
Arbitration,
arbitration hearing, and got $19 million this year. Mm-hmm. He's getting $19 million. Now, if you were going to guess right now at the end of this year, his average per year, we're not going to say 10 years, this much money, whatever. Average per year, Mike. How much do you think Aaron Judge makes per year on his next contract? He may only get a 1 year. He may get 3 years. He may get 5. What will be his per year average? What do you think, Michael?
I think he's going to go with like 25 to 27.
All right, Tim.
I was thinking in the 20. How much is Harper making?
35.
I'm not sure he's going to get that much.
No.
Yeah, I'd say probably 20. I'd say 27 million is probably a good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say 40 to 42. I'm gonna say 40 to 42.
Yeah.
And the thing of it is, if the Yankees are not willing to pay him, there are other teams.
Somebody will pay.
Now, what's going to happen is this, though. If let's say the Dodgers pay him this, they're going to have to let some of these other guys that's on the payroll making 16, 18, 20, 22 million. That third baseman, what's his name? Redhead kid?
Turner.
They're going to have to turn him loose. They're going to have to let him go. Then another one of their outfielders, which, like you said, Peterson, he was with them for, 3 years. I'm sure right now they wish they had him. That guy's killing the ball right now.
Yeah.
Man, I tell you.
I saw the bad thing at the Dodger game last night.
What happened at the Dodger game?
Well, toward the end of the game, Daniel Hudson was in to relieve, threw a pitch. Guy hit a little nubbler, and Hudson went the wrong way on his body, and I think he tore his ACL.
Oh, jeez.
He's done.
Wow. How about the fight last night? Did you guys see the fight with it? Was it the Orioles and the White Sox?
Oh yeah, I heard about it.
Yeah,
I saw it. Yeah.
What was that pitcher for the White Sox? Anybody?
Like Daniel Cease or something like that?
No, I thought it was. It was Kopech. No, that was Kopech.
Kopech, yeah, okay. Kopech for the White Sox, and they said he was going for his head.
Mm-hmm.
And the coach went out there and actually looked at him. The manager for the White Sox went and looked at him and said, "What the hell are you thinking?" And you could tell in his eyes he was like, "Oh no, I'm not letting. Yeah. I won't let this shit go." Yeah, but it hit the pitching coach was the one that came out there and got in his face. Oh. But you could tell, man, Kopech he had blood in his eyes. He was looking to hurt that guy. I mean, he was looking to injure. I don't know what has happened between these two guys, but it was something done happen. And I'm telling you right now, this is just personally my opinion. These guys keep flipping the bats when they hit home runs. They keep standing at the plate looking and stuff. These pitchers are remembering this stuff a month, a year, 2 years later. Trust me. If you go flipping the bat or you stand there loving yourself and then dancing a little bit, when you hit the ball, go. When you hit the ball, run. If you get halfway down the baseline and you see it's over the fence, then you can cheer or whatever. But don't stand in that batter's box where that pitcher has been throwing you pitches and stand there and act like you go dancing for dance fever or whatever. That don't
like
roll
Altuve
with me either.
Today.
Huh?
Like Altuve today.
Oh, did Altuve do that today?
The Astros hit two homers. They had Matjevic and Altuve. And that was also.
I'm telling you, it's going to get somebody hurt. it's going to get somebody hurt before it's all said and done.
3-0 was the final, by the way. Cole gave up 3 runs. That was it. And he didn't even
That's
give
all
up
it
3.
takes when the other team doesn't get a hit.
Yeah, right,
Sometimes.
right. Even though you can win with them, get no hit, you can still get a run, which is crazy. Tim, your thoughts about Philadelphia Flyers hiring Tortorella? I know the guy. I've known the guy for 35 years. He's small in stature, but his mouth can override his ass sometimes. He's a relatively nice guy most times.
Right.
But I know for a fact he can say some stuff that really cuts into people.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how he carried on interviews and out there.
He had a few of the.
Cleveland.
I'm not going to talk about this, or I don't want to talk about this, or.
Okay.
I don't think that's a good fit. I mean, I understand he takes underachieving teams and makes them achieve. And he did that in Columbus. I'll be forever grateful for him for getting granted the front office helped get him the players to get them to the second round.
Right.
But he had to coach them. And he had a 100-point season. He had he took them to the playoffs 3 times. So I can't fault the guy for being him.
Right.
Contract ran out.
But after a while, the rubbing and rubbing and rubbing, after a while, the paint starts coming off, and then the primer starts going again.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's the issue. Because he does this little thing where he does these little postseason workouts. Like they have a mile run and all this other stuff. And like he weeds out the people. Oh, okay, fine. But his style gets on people in a way that's – and the funny thing is, did you see Brandon Dubinsky's tweet?
I did not.
He says prayers for the Flyers organization.
Oh my goodness! I did see some of Scotty what's his name Hartnell's comments too.
Well, he played for him too. So
Captain Carlin Phillip Reynolds. What's going on, my friends? Travis Wilson with us. We got 6 people in here with us this evening. Gonna see Harris. Harris ordered a pepperoni, onion, pineapple, and extra cheese pizza.
I don't do Dave Gardner will be friends.
I'm not a pineapple. Are you a pineapple on pizza guy, Tim?
Let's just say this. I would not order it myself. However, if I was at a place,
but
I would eat it.
I'm not an onion person, though. I'm not an onion person, so that's not my thing either. So, but Harris has said this Paisano stone-fired pizza. It's my number 1 place in Florida. Like I said, it's the best place I have had while living in this hot hell of a state. So, yeah, he's not. We had
an 85. I would have loved to known what the humidity was today, but I went to graduation party and we were in a garage that was, out of shape, but still we had the fans going. It's like it was at least 85 with, I'd probably say 45 to 50% humidity.
Yeah, and that's a lucky thing about Cleveland. You don't get the East Coast humidity.
We get it sometimes.
Oh, do you get it
sometimes?
Oh, yeah.
We don't have to talk about it. We've had 30 days of 100-degree weather.
Yep. Yeah, my sister lives up there, and she's. My mom was there during.
And everybody's excited because tomorrow it's only going to drop to 98 degrees. Oh my God!
Is Nick Lachey going to be coming out if it's 98 degrees?
You don't hope for him. You hope for Jessica Simpson to come popping out.
They got a new.
Well, she's a native Texan.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
They have a new commercial for. They have this PSA. It's called "Don't Mess with Texas," with the garbage. With taking out trash, they usually get a musician every year. This year it's Joe Jonas.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, one of the Jonas
brothers. Yep.
And they spoof a Sports Center commercial.
Travis says he's in New York City, 80 degrees, 57% humidity. You can deal with that.
Bless you.
You still can deal with that though. If it's 80.
Deal with that, yeah.
You can deal with that. Right now,
I'm trying to think what it has to hit because they actually have air quality warnings.
Right.
I'm thinking it has to
current
be
temperature
like
and humidity.
85 to 90 with probably, over 50% humidity. I think that's when they call for the drive as less as possible. Please don't mow your lawn during, the morning hours. Wait till the evening when it's cooled
Right.
off.
Don't feel
Wait
bad.
till
They
after
tell us to stay indoors.
6:30, after 7:00. Yeah.
Yep.
How about this? Current temperature here in Virginia, 83, 56% humidity, and it feels like it's 83. So that's not terrible. I mean, that's not terrible weather. I'm sure Mike would jump at it right now if he could have every week.
It's 101 degrees right now.
At 7:27 in the evening. 7:27. And how far are you from Waco, Texas, Mike?
Waco. We're in the middle. Waco South, about 3 hours.
Oh, okay. Well, okay. Let's get closer to you then. Austin.
Same thing.
Okay. Well, Dallas.
You want the closest cities are usually Dallas, Midland,
Arlington,
or like DFW, Dallas, Fort Worth, Midland, and Lubbock.
Oh, okay. Let's see. There was an air quality in Upton, New York today. It was an air quality. I guess air quality warning or whatever. I don't know if it's Upton, New York or Uptown, New York. I'm not trying to step on your toe there, Travis. We'll see if it is Upton, New York or Uptown, New York. I've never been to New York City.
Upton, I know where. Is that on the island, Travis? Because I know that area.
Captain Carl's up and around the Massachusetts, Connecticut area. Right now near Boston, 78 with 63% humidity. So it's more humid there than it is here right now. But it's 83 here instead of 78, so it probably feels about the same. He says Upton. Yeah, Upton. Very
Travis,
cool.
Brookhaven National Labs.
Brookhaven National Labs.
There's a town where he's talking about. It's out on Long Island. It's called Upton, and that's the home to Brookhaven National Laboratory. For a while, they were by Shoreham. I don't know if you ever heard of Shoreham nuclear power plant.
Oh, okay. How far is that from Old Shea?
Oh, that's from one end to the other. So I would say it's about
10 miles.
About 70. I would say about 60 to 70 miles.
Oh, the island is that long? Long Island's that long?
The Long Island is 90 miles east to west.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
And Travis says yes.
Thank you for that, Michael.
Did you know that, Tim?
I did not know how long Long Island was.
I would have thought maybe I was thinking 5, 10, 15 miles at the most.
No. It's a lot longer than that, but it's not.
Yeah.
Some people said like 130 to 150 miles.
An hour.
Yeah,
it's essentially the length from what it takes to get from Cuba to the south end of Florida.
Right.
Is 90 miles.
That's Yep. The only difference is instead of east-west, that's north-south.
Travis,
from
there?
Key West up there, yeah. So Travis is living around that area there, Mike. He knows your area there, bud. Mike knows the area too.
Ain't my area, but I know it.
Ain't my area. Do you miss it, Mike?
I live near Belmont Racetrack, where the races are.
Did you miss it? Do you miss it?
Do I miss? Sometimes
living in New York. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I miss it in New York because it changes. They change. They build new things. They build new stores. I don't miss what's happening up there after this week. With the gun thing going on.
Yeah. Yes, I'm in Lindenhurst, Long Island.
Oh, Lindenhurst. I know where that is. That's on the south end of the island.
Okay.
Anything out there, you call it the island, Long Island.
Now, Mike, why aren't you a Mets fan? Why aren't you?
That's a good question. My father's relatives, a lot of my father's relatives live up in Westchester County. And up in Westchester County, they grew up in the Bronx. So when you grew up in the Bronx, they used to come and visit a lot, and I became a Yankee fan. Even though I lived 10 minutes from where Citi Field used to be.
Oh, okay. All right. I got you.
So, that's the answer.
Now
Westchester were Yankee fans. People out on the island, most of them are Met fans.
I love Belmont. Go every weekend, says Travis.
Oh, nice. I used to live there. I used to walk there.
Oh,
You
okay.
just don't go
Now,
during the Belmont Stakes. That's what I tell
right.
people.
Yeah. Did you ever go to Shea Stadium when it was there?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, absolutely.
So, what is the new stadium that much better, or do you miss the old Shea?
No, I only went to the new stadium once. It's a nice stadium. It's clean.
Mm-hmm.
They still have the wind patterns, but a lot of people seem to be involved because it's much closer, so it seems to be more fan friendly.
Oh, okay. And Islanders, Rangers, either one or neither one?
Not used to be Rangers, no more.
No more.
When
No
they
Rangers.
when they got that guy James Blake, remember him?
Yeah, they got him from. Did they get him from L.A. Kings?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember.
He was a brawler. He was a troublemaker. I never wanted the Rangers to sign him, but when they did, I gave up my allegiance to them.
Oh, okay. And then Tim,
I always called them the Icelanders. They used to play at the Nassau County Mausoleum.
Yep, I've heard that too. Well, the thing is, the new Islander Stadium is actually in the Belmont area.
Travis Wilson. Travis says, I missed the old Yankee Stadium, he said.
Yeah. Which one? Yeah. One or two?
Yeah, the old one, I guess.
Tim, yeah, it's right across UBS Arena is right across from the racetrack.
And then Yankee Stadium's right there close to the park too, right? It's close to Central Park.
Well, it's actually in the Bronx, isn't it?
It's close to the Central Park. It still could take an hour to get there by car.
And then Tim, you're a Cleveland Guardians fan. You're a Cleveland Browns fan. Columbus Blue Jacket. What basketball are you? Are you a Cleveland Cavalier fan, or
when applicable? That essentially means if I'm at a bar and it's playing, I'll watch. Right. If I'm at home, probably not, unless it's like the only thing on, or it's
maybe Milwaukee, Detroit, one of the local teams or something. Maybe not that way. It doesn't really matter. Matter
because the problem that I'm more not a fan of the style of basketball played today.
Right.
No, I am not either.
I like the physical. I like the physical inside play and stuff, and you just don't see it anymore because they don't allow it.
Well, I don't mind the up and down, back and forth, but the problem was we went through that 5-year period in the early 2000s where it was defense. Uh-huh. We had games like 74-69 as finals.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh wow, the Guardians just got out of a bases loaded, nobody out jam.
They got out of it. Clark Griswold, number one fan. What's going on?
Is Cleveland winning right now?
Do what?
Say again?
Are the Guardians winning now?
No, they're losing 3-2.
3-2, they're losing.
Actually, they're losing Alex Verdugo 3, the Cleveland Guardians 2.
and then Mike, if you got any games on at all where you're at right now, are you watching
I have UFC on right now.
Oh, okay.
Not much of a card tonight, but I have it on as background noise, hanging out with you guys. I'm just checking. I'm still kind of flustered with that game today. I just can't believe they had no way to get a hit. There was one play, it wasn't even close. The first batter got on from an error, and it took them 7 innings to do it. Now watch tomorrow. They'll bang out 15 hits tomorrow.
Well, yes, I forgot. It also has Ham on it. Cable and Net are out at the moment. If you sent me the invite, I will keep trying to get the internet. It sucks because the USFL playoff game is tonight too. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I want to see Philadelphia.
That's in Canton, Ohio tonight.
Canton, Ohio, yes.
John Benson Stadium.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, that actually looks pretty freaking good.
The crust looks really. I like it when it crunches on the outside. I like that. So I'm not a big ham person either. So
who won the first?
So is that like the wood-fired pizza?
Yeah, it's at wood-fired grill type pizza. So they're hard to beat those type. Let's get.
Well, especially if you like the crunchy. That's kind of the way you got to go. Even if you pay a little bit extra.
Yeah. It's.
We got one that's kind of near me that I've never had because they don't send me coupons out.
and the first pizza you get from them costs $18.
Right. And I'm
I got you.
It's like paying full price for a movie.
Yeah,
like,
and the fact is, if you live by yourself, that's a little tougher than if you got 3 people going in $18. That's not too bad. But,
right. Like if I buy a large pizza and I'm having somebody over for UFC tonight.
Right. Then... Me and my wife, we can go get a large, and if we both like what we get on it, then she's like, okay, let's throw the other half in the refrigerator or 2/3 in the refrigerator, and we can have it over the next 2 or 3 days as long as we keep it in the refrigerator and all.
Yeah.
Let's send this to. So it makes a difference. It really does. I lived a single life. I've been there where you're at. I'm sure Mike did for a while. How old were you, Mike, when you got married?
The first time or the second time?
Oh, okay. The first time. How old were you?
That's an honest answer.
It's
It's
an honest answer. That is a kick me down answer too. That's funny as shit when the way you said it.
The first time I was 29, and this time I am the second time, or my current marriage, I was 42.
Oh, okay.
So that's my age. Yeah,
I was 42 when I got married. This is my first and only time. So, yeah. Let's invite Keith while we're at it. Let's see if we'll see Keith here in a minute.
Oh, Travis, I miss Umberto's. Don't even get started with all that stuff.
We'll send King Castro an invite too.
I bought a frozen pizza the other day at Walmart.
So about the only thing at Walmart now is that they have those Hormel Completes meals for about $1 cheaper than I can get them at a grocery store.
They're pretty good.
What's that?
They're pretty good.
They're not bad for. They're high in sodium though. That's the only issue. But they have
I had a story yesterday. I read somewhere that Little Caesars is expanding and building more pizzerias.
I'm sorry, guys. That's why I have to lay the law down. I'm not eating Little Caesars pizza.
I don't either.
And I don't want Domino's either. If I got to eat those 2 pizzas, I just want to pitch them out the window. I like Papa John's. Papa John's is higher, cost a little bit more, but I like Papa John's. And boy, oh boy, is anybody out there 50 years old? 50 or older out there?
Besides me?
Pizza Hut, when I was a kid, folks, Pizza Hut was the place to go. Pizza Hut has went straight down the damn tubes the last 15 years, and now I just soon to get a damn frozen pizza as I had that. When I was a kid, Pizza Hut was a luxury. That was
there's a Supreme Pizza. Loved it.
And now?
And then, well, the thing is, though, if you got kids my age, maybe I think they're still doing it. That Book It program where that personal pan pizza was the thing you wanted every month.
Perfect. $5. $5. You could go in there at lunchtime. If from work, you could go in there at lunchtime, get you a soda and get you a personal pan. You knew $7 would cover it. It wasn't going to be any problem.
The one thing you loved about Pizza Hut, if you actually went there for lunchtime, is their buffet, and you could taste all their pizzas.
Right. Exactly. And if they weren't that busy, could you make one that's thin crust? And they probably would do it for you and have it sitting out there too.
Right.
Sports Die Hard 998. I heard the word pizza and I teleported here.
That's
very
cool.
Adam. All right.
Oh my goodness. Now do I have to put a pizza on it? Do I have to actually throw a pizza in the oven and actually eat some? If I do, if we get 15 people, you see the little eyeball in the top left up there? It's 8 right now. If we get 15 people to stay in here, I'll go in there and cut one of my little frozen pizzas in, throw it in there, and I'll judge it. And then if Tim wants to do it, and then Mike wants to do it,
I sadly do not have a frozen pizza.
If anybody wants to do it,
pizza.
Mike might do it too. Mike may throw a pizza into.
I usually now go with the DiGiorno, the croissant crust.
I've never had that.
Oh, we went down to 7. We got to get to 15. If we get to 15, I'll say, Rob, same here. I'm 37, but I remember going to Pizza Hut as a kid. It was a treat. It was.
Yeah.
It was actually.
I feel you're
Captain Carl, when I was younger, my father took us. me and two brothers to the place called Uncle Tony's for pizza. It was in Pawtucket. Now, look, Captain Carl, you're in Boston, bro. We're down in the South. I'm sure that was El Bamo. I bet Uncle Tony was a real, Antonio, I'm sure my man could probably speak Italian and shit. Yeah, I'll bet that was some good pizza. You can tell us if it was or not. But
yeah, we used to have one of those type too.
Yeah, man. And
high class
up in Philly, we had a couple of nice places that the people weren't exactly first generation Italians, but they were some pretty cool people and had really, really good crust. I think that's where it starts, good pizza. Two things really, really make good pizza. You got to have a good fresh crust. It's got a little crunch to it, but the sauce can't suck either. The sauce has got to have a good taste to it. I don't want it too sweet. I don't want it too sour. Have a nice, like when you bite into it, it's like, Does anybody agree with me here? What do you think, Mike?
Go ahead, Michael. I'll let you.
How do you feel?
I like my thick crusted pizza.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Tim?
The funny thing is, I have not had a Papa John's pizza with regular pizza sauce in the longest time. I usually choose ranch, or I'll choose buffalo.
Sports Die Hard 998. Who do you guys think wins this year's World Series? Tim, go first.
Well, so looking now, the Yankees are looking kind of unbeatable. So I'll go with them.
All right, Mike.
Tim, they can be unbeatable, but they always seem to swoon in September. So I worry about that when they pick up for October. I think right now that the toughest team out there is probably the Dodgers, even though I'm a Yankee fan.
And guess what? Guess what? The Braves have won 15 of 17. Right now, they're not in the hardest division by far. The Mets are ahead of them by about 6 or 7 games, and they're going to be waiting on DeGrom for another month, it looks like. They were hoping to get him by second week of June. Now it looks like after the All-Star break.
Scherzer was supposed to make a start Sunday, but
Scherzer's not pitching tomorrow.
Scherzer got pushed back until the first week of July at earliest. So I like your Braves. I like your Braves. I don't like them. I think they can win it all, though. I'm not a fan of them. My dad is. Yes, he was. By the way, I live in a town named Barrington in Rhode Island.
By the way.
And I work in Quincy, Massachusetts, not far from Boston. Oh, okay. Barrington, Rhode Island. Okay. Now, I've never been to Rhode Island. That's the only state up in the northeast we didn't hit was Rhode Island.
I've been there once.
Rhode Island.
I went whale watching off of Providencetown.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Very cool. Very cool.
Fun thing to do.
We
went on vacation once up in the Northeast. I got to go to Fenway Park for my only time.
Oh, okay.
It was
they don't have their team there.
Stadium. Like, who thought it was a great idea to put seats behind poles?
Right. Yeah.
Or
I got you.
To have the main the right field area facing towards the outfield rather than home plate.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah,
seriously.
Yeah, I think it's time for some of the fields to be kind of updated. I really think.
Yeah, I would love to see
Tim whale watching. That's what Travis Wilson said. He's done it too. So you did enjoy doing that, Tim?
Yes, that was a lot of fun. Very
cool. Very cool. Like I say, let me send the invite out to these two guys again. I'm going to pose a question to you guys. I'm not sure I've ever posed it to you before. Tim, if you're not watching sports and you're on YouTube, what can you tell us now? As far
we
as
actually had a discussion about this once.
All right. Okay, maybe we did. Okay. So tell us a person or channel you like to watch and why you like to watch that person or the channel.
Well, the problem is that a lot of it I kind of watch. Let's just say it's not sports. So we're leaving out professional wrestling too, because I always watch all the WrestleMania.
Oh, okay,
right. We'll leave all that out. All right, a good one that I'll watch is it used to be Matt 3756. He does like arcade and carnival videos.
Okay.
And then another one is, fortunately, he hasn't shown up in my algorithms a lot is Post 10 when he cleans out all the dams.
Post 10. We've got our own name for him. We want to send him a shirt. It has a big C on the front. Culvert Man, because he's always climbing into culverts. Lately, did you see the one where he actually puts a turkey dinner on a turkey dinner in a culvert? Then he's wondering what knocked it out. Then he sees it on his camera. A damn big bear came in there and grabbed that thing. I'm like, oh, hell yeah.
The big bear smelled a meal, and he went and got it.
Sports Diehard 998 says, ID Jester's here. How you doing, my friend? Yay. Rob and Tim should shave your head bald to match Mike. Dude, look, I'm 55 and I'm hanging on to every friggin' follicle I can hold on to until it's
I was bald younger, so.
Yeah, well, if you'd have seen me about 20-ish years ago, that would have happened.
Yeah.
But because it was so easy just to go near without the guard.
Let me ask you this, Tim. Have you ever seen Post 10's girlfriend? Like when he goes out digging holes and shit, and I'm thinking, this dude's one crazy son of a bitch. Then he says, all right, hold my camera. I'm like, that little girl's cute, man. She's a cute chick. And I'm like, he is drawing the girls from going ahead digging a damn hole and fighting down crime with fighting the beaver crime out there.
Right.
Post 10's a trip. Post 10's a trip. Oh. There's a guy. Let's pass to you, Mike. What do you like to watch?
If there's not, you'll laugh at what I watch.
No.
Now, Tim, I agree. I don't count wrestling. What I like to watch, I watch this man's channel. His name is Retired Rail Fan.
Okay.
And what he shows videos of all the train trips he would take all over the Northeast, and I get to look at all the old trains and stuff, and I just love it. I see all the Acela trains on. I've been a train junkie, and I love.
There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong.
Nothing wrong with that.
All right, now if you want to hear sad, I'll give you sad here. I watch sand marble rally. It's marbles going down a damn hill. And these are foreign people doing it. And then all of a sudden they let this guy from the U.S. take over. But, I mean, it's like we got red number 3, and now we got, I don't know, whatever.
We have the old Rangers from the Marble League.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
I had not seen the Marble League come out this year. I'm like, did we not have enough money to do this? Or yes. Yeah. And they have the old Rangers.
All they do is line them up at the top of a mountain sometimes. And it'll be sand, and they done cleared little places. Well, I'm talking about when they go in down the sand mountain. Have you ever seen those, Tim? And what they'll do, they'll line them up, and they'll have 10 wide and 10 wide, and then turn them loose, and then sometimes they'll jump and fall in the sand some other way. But another good channel, Mike, lots of LIRR videos. So that might be railroad.
I love them. I love watching them. And
the other thing was, that was the first thing to come out.
He does SEPTA. And he does Boston. He does that. He does
the L train.
No, he does, like I said, the Septas, and he goes to I'm trying to think of some of the Phillies, some of the South Philly cities.
ID Jester says, I watch Travel Thirsty channel. They just record people making food like giant hamburgers. Dude, I've got to check. Yeah,
I might have to check that one out too.
I probably will. Yeah, because once in a while, see, my wife likes watching what's the one with Beat Bobby Flay and what's it? It's not Cooking Channel. It's called something else.
Food Network.
Food Network. Yeah, Food Network. So I'll sit in there and watch it, and then they'll say, okay, this round, this is the one ingredient everybody has to use. And then they pull out. Next thing you know, it's the baby trees. What do you call them?
Like there's kale. There's
broccoli. Sometimes a broccoli. Today it was something called broccolini. I'd never heard of that.
That's what I call it. Broccoli.
No. It's not broccoli. It's broccoli mixed with some other kind of thing. I guess they had sex somewhere along the way and they made broccolini. I don't know. Broccolini. Which of you three would defeat man versus food? Not me. Not me anymore. Mike says he could, huh?
Nope.
Maybe. Yeah.
All right. Now.
Not even at my hungriest, I don't think I could now.
All right.
Couldn't beat the hot dog guy, though.
Now, okay, Mike. In an hour, 3 dozen donuts. Yes or no, Mike?
Say that again. 3 dozen donuts?
Eat 3 dozen donuts in an hour.
No.
No.
No. Couldn't do
it. Tim.
Probably not.
Extra large Papa John's pizzas. 2 of those. Somebody gives you an hour and a half, Mike.
I could probably eat 1.5.
Wow, Tim.
No. I can't I can't eat a large pizza now with a lot of toppings on it in one sitting, especially if I have a side with it. No.
I got you.
No.
Now a small movie popcorn. Oh, I destroyed one of those.
Let me tell you another one I like to watch is Sean Woods. Does anybody know who Sean Woods is? I'm going to ask you.
Competitive eater?
No. Sean Woods. Travis Wilson says, I watch people that keep venomous snakes, which he doesn't do that. I find scary, bizarre, and interesting at the same time. Yeah, I do too. Sean Woods, he has Mousetrap Monday. This dude goes out and spends sometimes as much as $1,000 on one mousetrap. So sometimes it might be 200-300 years old and somebody's got it online. He will bring it home and have it all ready to go and all, put it in a barn and have a camera going all night long. Let's see how it works and all. And I'm like, this dude's a trip. This dude is a trip.
Do you mind if I throw another one out there?
Go for it.
Okay, another good one is Tysy Tube, TYSY Tube Restoration. Almost any of the restoration channels are usually pretty good because they'll bring stuff back like sugar cube grinder. Okay, but I usually just watch it for them. There's one that the guy picks it up like it's all dirty and stuff. Don't watch him because that's prefabricated.
How about this? How about Hot Wheels restoration? I have seen them where they go and get a Hot Wheels car that looks like, it won't even roll, bro. He'll take the wheels off, takes it all apart, does this, paints it, and it looks like it's brand damn new by the time it's over. That is bad to watch. That is cool. If I don't care how old you are, it's fun to watch that stuff.
And if you make it almost like brand new, you're almost devaluing it.
You almost are, yeah. But the thing of it is, if it's your own custom colors and spray paints and all that stuff, especially after he does it and shows it online, I think sometimes he throws them on eBay and lets people bid on them. And I think they bid inordinate amounts of money, 50, 60, 80, $100 for one little car because he fixes it up, spends a lot of time on it. So I find it cool as everything, man. I like to watch Portnoy. I like to watch his pizza reviews. Sometimes he's kind of outrageous and crazy, but I still watch him do it. Have you ever heard of him, Mike? Dave
Barstool Sports.
He's a hit. He's the CEO of Barstool Sports. He's worth about $130 million. He goes to every pizza place. His favorite in New York's John's of Bleeckers. You ever heard of that place, John's of Bleecker Street?
I've heard the name, but not from.
It's like a 9.4, 9.5 out of 10. And he says it's the best pizza. You should do a challenge 24 hours, letting the person in front of you decide what you eat.
Oh, no.
That would not be good. That would not be good. Now, I should challenge the channel as to if you want to come on here with me, I've got 5 things in front of me that I will eat. And then you pick the number, and then I'll go down and say, okay, we're going to try this today and see if anybody else would try it with me. His one-bite frozen pizza is
Rob, you got to look at what Travis says about his one-bite pizza.
He says it's excellent. Uh-oh. All right, Travis, you need to come on my channel, and you need to quit drinking.
One bite?
Bruh, it's $6.48. You got to go back. Now, his one-bite pizza reviews are great, but I went and bought one of those pizzas at Walmart. I didn't like it. A lot of people, I'm going against you there, Travis.
He literally stuffed a piece of pizza in his mouth?
No. He actually has got his own frozen pizzas at Walmart now. It's called one bite frozen pizza. One bite pizza. But Travis says he likes it. I will watch people play board games other than sports games, like ID Jester playing war games and Rob's Tabletop World. Yeah, I I watch some different things too. Yeah, I do. Um, I'm not a
Okay.
big war games person, but I do enjoy watching different games. Go for it, Tim. Tell us what
Okay.
else.
I'm not another non-fixing or non-other thing, but it has to do with entertainment.
Okay.
I'll throw a couple movie reaction channels. One is Ashley Burton, Ashleigh Burton.
Is that a girl?
Is a girl.
And then what does she do? Tell us what she does.
She essentially takes movies that she has never seen before, and she has a Patreon page, and the Patreon people pick the movie that she watches. New, old,
And then she rates it.
Yep. And the other good one is called Just Some SUMM Reactions. They're down in Mississippi. It's usually the movie. He's usually seen the movie, but she hasn't. And they just watched Tu Wong Fu, Thanks for Everything, Julie Newmar, because it's Pride Month.
Oh, okay.
Oh, she was giddy the entire movie.
Oh, is she sitting live watching it online while she's watching the video?
Well, they can't watch. Okay, so if you're a Patreon member, you can watch the entire movie because Patreon doesn't care if you have a viewing party. Audience. You cannot do that on YouTube because copyright violations.
Exactly.
Which means she'll take bits and like where
StreamYard and StreamYard goes directly over to YouTube when we're done. So yeah, that couldn't get done on this channel. No. Trap him in a room with Pennywise. Who I don't know who Pennywise is.
He's the clown from It.
Oh.
That's Pennywise.
Now, who is Sports Diehard wanting to put in a room with Pennywise? But Travis, I tried the pizza. I truly tried it. I had it on here. I had my review. It's been when it first got released. It's been over 6 months ago. Go back in my archives, probably 100 or 200 videos back, and see where I rate the frozen pizza. My wife tried it. She gave a true review of it. I tried it. I gave a true review of it. Who'd you rather be locked in a room with, Michael Myers or Jason Voorhees? I have not watched any of those movies since 80, maybe 83, 84. I can tell you the last one, Halloween 2 Season of the Witch. You remember that one? I don't know if anybody does. I can tell you who was in it.
I remember.
What's your girl, lady's
Jamie
name?
Lee Curtis.
Jamie Lee Curtis was in it, yeah. And they got the rattlesnake coming out of a skull and all that. But I think it was called Halloween 2 or Halloween 3, but it was Season of the Witch. That's the last one of those I watched. And I was in high school. I was 16, 17 years old tops. So it's been almost 40 years since I've seen any of that.
I'll be selfish with my two favorite Jamie Lee Curtis movies, Trading Places and True Lies.
Trading Places, I agree with that one.
I like Jamie.
Trading Places, you get to see a nice chunk of Jamie Lee Curtis.
I always liked her. I always liked Jamie Lee Curtis. I always liked her. She was a good actress.
She doesn't do so much now for acting. Yeah. She might say, look, I've had enough.
She's 70-something years old, too. She's got to be close to it if she's not.
She's doing the body positivity thing and probably maybe helping out, maybe doing producing, or she has a production company or something.
Right.
I don't know. But she can do what she wants to for all I care.
Yeah, I got you. See if my man is around here. Like I say, he sent me a picture of the pizza. Damn.
Booker. All right, I'll be back, guys.
King Booker.
Yes.
That sucks because the USFL playoff game tonight. If anybody's got a playoff game,
7-7.
7-7 is the score right now. And then the championship game is July 3rd.
Birmingham 14-7. I'm sorry.
14-7. I got you. Yeah.
And Philadelphia won the first game, 19-14.
If we get 15 people in here live with us, I'll go in there and throw a frozen pizza on real quick. It's not a big one. I'll rate it in front of everybody. I'll eat some pizza. I could eat some chips or something now anyway, so it wouldn't hurt me. But we got to get 15 people in here first. If we get 15 in here,
Right.
and
That's
how
right,
about
the
Mike?
CFL's on,
Is
too.
Mike up for it? Is Mike up
What's
for
that? For frozen pizza? No, I already had. I had dinner already. I'm not hungry.
I had dinner already too. Are you kidding me, bro? I had Mexican for dinner tonight. This afternoon, evening.
I had a sandwich. I'm waiting
Mexican.
for a Sonic. I'm waiting for my Sonic to come.
Oh, you're a big Sonic fan?
I like their shakes. I like their ice cream.
The closest I come to watching horror flicks is Abbott and Costello meet Frankenstein.
Oh yeah,
Captain Carl's a trip.
That's right.
Captain Carl, Dwayne Bartz. Let's get Dwayne in here. Dwayne was with me earlier today. We actually did 4 boxing matches in a little over right at 2 hours. How did we pull that off? I did one, and then while I did one, he timed it and scored it for me. While he did one, I timed it and scored it for him. So we were using each other's. We were helping each other out today. So it worked out pretty damn cool. It worked out. Let's send that to Dwayne.
You said the hockey game is tonight?
No. It's tomorrow. It's tomorrow night.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why my man's got a big old pizza there sitting in.
No, I can't.
That's why he's taking it home eating pizza tonight. We got 10 folks in here with us tonight.
I had
15.
I got AEW tomorrow night.
AEW tomorrow night.
Yeah, they have a big thing. They cross promotion with New Japan.
Yeah, the problem is that everybody's getting injured or isn't cleared. Like one of the Japan wrestlers got a cold. Doesn't want to spread it to everybody thinking it's COVID or something.
Right. Tomorrow is Forbidden Door. Forbidden Door.
Hey,
Dwayne, what's going on? What's up?
I just got back from the movies. We went and watched that Elvis movie.
And out of 10, you would rate it. And you don't give us a whole number. Give us something. Out of 10.
I'd say about an 8, 8.5.
8.5.
Oh wow. Okay. That's something I go see Tuesday for. It was
enough of his music.
Yeah, it was more of a Elvis and a Colonel Parker type movie about their relationship.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I got you. Does it actually show it all the way till the time that he actually passes away, or they just?
Yes, that's exactly when the movie ends. Is when Elvis passes away, and then they flash forward to Colonel Parker dying in the hospital.
And how long after that did he pass away? Was it 82?
They use actual. I can't remember. It didn't give the date on that, of course.
Oh, okay.
Of course, they put August 16th, 1977 up, but
were they playing a lot of his old music?
Yeah.
Yeah, and they used the actor and they used old footage. They put it together pretty good, and sometimes it was hard to tell what was what. They did a good job with makeup and all. The guy looked like it.
It was actually Elvis in the movie sometimes. It was you use actual pieces of Elvis.
Sometimes it was actual footage, yeah.
Oh wow! So you can damn well.
Yeah, and actual footage of the audience and stuff like that.
His family got some money from that one, and then
yeah.
So they're hoping for a lot of views on that. And then what's this other one with the little one eye? What they call those damn little dudes? They got a movie coming out today.
Oh, the Minions, yeah.
The Minions.
Do they have one coming out?
The Rise of Gru.
Yeah.
They're all over the place.
I was going to try to do a double feature thing and go see Top Gun, but I would have had to wait like an hour or so before it started.
Oh, that's actually not terrible. It was an hour and 20 I did in December with Ghostbusters and Spider-Man.
Oh, okay.
Did you?
Robert Bryant, hi. Hello.
Well, what time? Well, it also depends on when you go see the movies. If you go at like noon or 1 o'clock and then, you might have a meal in between. But if you do it later in the day, that's real hard.
Yeah. It's hard if you go at 6, then get out at 8:30, then hope to find something that starts at 8:45. That's really hard. The new Jurassic World said Sports Die Hard.
I've seen that.
Yeah, we got out a little bit after. Yeah, we got a little after 8, and it was almost 9 o'clock before Top Gun started.
And then the new Thor movie, that's supposed to be funny as shit. That's what they're saying. But I'm not.
I'm not sure
not
I want a comedic superhero movie.
Yeah, but have you seen seen the clips to it? It's supposed to be. I think it's supposed to be more comedic than it is real.
Sorry, not thumbing down the movie, but Red Sox have now taken 2 out of 3 from the Guardians. So 4-2, the Guardians go down tonight.
Dylan McPherson. Welcome. Anybody with a camera, anybody that would like to come on live with us, all you got to do is give me your email address. You'll pop right on here with us. I can't tell you where your picture's going to be in this big rectangle, but you'll be in here with us somewhere. We can talk to you. You can talk to us if you got questions you would like to ask. Nothing like coming on live with us. Tim, well-versed in the baseball. Dwayne, well-versed in red, white, and blue racing. Michael's well-versed in the heat. And I'm well-versed in eating pizza. So you can come in here and ask us. Yeah, it's 100 degrees. It's 100 degrees in Texas.
I could also show you my interesting way of studying. I've shown people my setup before about how you don't have to have a lot. Trust me, you don't have to have the big swinging arm or like that. If you're just wanting to film from your phone, it might be nice because trust me, baseball demos has completely improved his with his new little stand-up mic. Oh, you could hear him.
Oh yeah,
loud and clear on his 1986 Game of the Week.
Yes, Dylan, I'm ready for that.
Next Saturday is Money in the Bank.
Okay.
Right. I don't watch
that tonight or tomorrow night. That's tonight.
No, it's not. It's
next Saturday.
Yeah, tomorrow night's that
PJ. What's going on, PJ?
PJ.
What's going on?
Hi, PJ.
Like I say, anyone wishing to come on here, throw an email address down here. We'll shoot you right in here. We can have as many. I can have as many as 10 guests. So we've tested. I've had as many as 7 at one time, which is pretty cool. It looks like we're the damn Brady Bunch. Yeah, I was going to say Partridge Family. Yeah, the Brady Bunch here, one stacked in the middle. Yeah, just whoever's in the middle, you have to call them. What was her name? The woman that cleaned? Alice. Yeah, you got to call them Alice. Yeah. Good evening, guys. Cameron.
My sister loved that show.
I watched it when I was a kid because it was just one of the things that came on.
Yeah.
Dwayne, do you remember when the Mickey Mouse Club used to come on in the evening time, and then they would show
the actual Mickey Mouse Club?
Yeah.
With people?
Yes.
Yeah, because when my daughter was born, they got the Mickey Mouse Club now when my daughter's born, and it's animated.
Yeah, that sucks. Yeah, this right here had the Hardy Boys and Nancy Drew that would come on every once in a while in the evening time. That was like one of the side shows, and it had Parker Stevenson. It had Sean Cassidy, and who was the one that played the girl? Do you remember? Huh?
Well, there was Annette Funicello as one of the.
No, we're talking a lot later than that, there, Tim. Oh, okay. Pamela Sue Martin. She was.
This is like late '80s, wasn't it?
Well, it was probably early '80s, late '70s, early '80s, something like that. It was kids.
Once they got into the '90s,
because they brought Howdy Doody back when I was a kid.
Justin Timberlake, Ryan Gosling,
Annette Funicello was on it. Yes. Ric Flair's last match, July 31st or June 31st? June 30th.
No, it's not July 31st.
It is July 31st. It is. Okay. Whose dog is barking? That's Mike's dog.
That's my dog.
Mike's got 4 dogs at his house.
But yeah.
And people name Annette Funicello, that was before the time. We're talking late 70s, early 80s. Another show that came on, Dark Shadows. That used to come on the evening time. That you can go back and watch some of that 70s and 80s stuff. That was pretty cool. Oh, I'm sorry. Am I too old for the chat?
Yeah, and then they brought back Twilight Zone.
You ain't showed your email. You got to shoot me an email out there.
Hey, Clinton.
Yeah, Clinton. Listen, I'm not sure I got your email. That's the reason. You can come on here. Clinton wants to come on tonight.
Sally.
I got 11 people. Now Mike's gonna get his dog and he's gonna show his dog off to us. It's a giant dog, folks. He weighs almost 300 pounds. His dog is almost 300 pounds. He has to put it in a school bus. Won't even fit in a van. He has ears. He has ears that actually will not fit on the screen of my computer right here. He's going to show us his dog in a minute. It's a giant dog. Yeah, you can hear it. You can hear it. That dog is huge, man. How many people has that dog killed in its life? I mean, I bet he's like chewed people in half. Right? I don't have. Let's see. Dark Shadows. Yeah, I don't have his email. I don't have Clint. Dark Shadows was a show for all high schoolers at 3:30 in the afternoon. I was in junior high when I first started watching. Yeah, it was cool.
Yep.
Yeah. And the guy was, I mean, he was bad, man. He was one bad looking dude. He was evil looking. You know, what's that guy that was on Vincent Price? Vincent Price very seldom played a good guy or like every time he was always evil because he had that evil look to him. This dude on Dark Shadow.
And voice.
Yes, and a deep voice. No, yeah. Lee Van Cleef, is that his name? I think
I think so.
Was a Western guy.
Yeah, he was with old Clinton, Good, Bad, Ugly.
Yeah, he always played bad guys too. We got 11 folks in here now. If we get 15 in here, I got to I'm gonna throw a pizza on. And I'm gonna eat it all, and I'm gonna rate it, and I'm gonna let you guys look at it and rate it first, and then I don't have a camera with this setup. Good for doing my games, but bad for me. Oh, okay. We'll get you in here one day when you get your camera. Rob enjoying Elkton here, playing in a weekly bluegrass jam. And now my arm is inflamed with tendonitis. Not used to playing for 3 hours straight.
Wow.
Sure.
Now, he's not telling us what he was playing in the bluegrass band. Was it a guitar?
Right.
Was it drums? What was PJ playing? The bells. Ding, ding. No, the
triangle.
Triangle, yeah, the triangle.
Well, you play that for 3 hours, your arm will be freaking sore as hell.
Yeah, it would. Jonathan Fried, that was his name. Yeah, that's right. Jonathan Fried. Look it up, guys. He was one bad looking
mandolin.
Okay.
You want to know some funny stuff? Like the guy that played Gordon on Sesame Street played.
He said mandolin probably. Oh, it was a guitar. I have a mandolin too, though, says PJ. What would you say, Tim? I didn't mean to cut you off. I apologize.
The guy who played Gordon in Sesame Street, the black man, was a pimp in a movie before that.
Yeah. I didn't know that. If I'm not
mistaken, I believe that was the one thing. Thank God it was the 70s, because God knows if that had happened today, you can't have a pimp be on Sesame Street.
Right.
I can top you.
That's for sure.
I can top you one. What if you were in Happy Days playing the drums, and 5 years later you were in a porn movie? This is no shit. Does anybody remember the guys who used to play in the band? They just called themselves the band. It was a black guy, and he went by the name Styx. He played with Richie.
Yeah, I remember him. Yeah.
He played the drums, or acted like it. He was an actor in Happy Days. 5 years later, he was in a porn movie.
Well, then so was Dana Plato, but
yeah, Styx, yeah. Clinton knows who I'm talking about. Styx, yeah, a little bony black guy. It was, somebody said that to me one time. I was like, that's some funny shit. That's some funny stuff. But yeah, that might overtake you by just that little bit there, Tim.
Yeah,
I mean,
Well, there's been a couple for like the TGIF TV. Well, the Family Matters girl did.
He got arrested in real life and spent time in jail.
Family Matters. Which one was that now?
Jamie Foxworth. Let me see what character she played.
Remember, kiddies, who played Cowboy Bob in Pee-wee's Playhouse? So who was a guy watching the porn to notice a guy that looked for me? Yeah, right. Yeah. How do you know all
the,
this, folks? How do you know all this shit, right? Yeah, well, I came across it accidentally. We got 13 people in here now. Somebody has advertised the channel the last few minutes and want to see Rob eat a pizza in the worst kind of way.
So the girl that was the youngest daughter on Family Matters went on to do porn.
Oh, really?
Yes.
So it wasn't the one. What's the little guy? Now, first off, it won't Jaleel White, the one he liked so good. It won't her.
That wasn't Laura.
It was
Laura.
a young. Oh, okay.
The youngest one.
Did I do her? Oh, I mean, that would have been fun. That would have been some funny shit. Now, if you'd actually made a porn movie with her, it had a Jaleel White lookalike with her, and then after he stops, he says, "Did I
mean like the porno that China did with the Royal Rumble style?"
Oh, I didn't see that one. No. Oh my Lord. Was it in a ring?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh my god!
I've only heard about it. Yeah, sorry, we did not mean to divulge this into porn, but
Cowboy Curtis, sorry. Yeah, we got 12 folks in here now with us tonight, and we are talking about anything and mostly everything tonight.
Oh yeah, stuff you didn't know about your favorite 80s and 90s television show.
If you didn't know about them, now you do, right?
Now you do.
Yeah,
now you do.
Yeah, so I hear this all the time. It says this was the first not late night, but they call it first cartoon that was on prime time was the
Flintstones.
Flintstones?
No. The one that they've been doing here the last 25 years.
Oh, Simpsons.
Simpsons, which is bullshit.
Simpsons, yeah.
Total crap. Because back when I was a kid, I don't know if Dwayne ever remembers this one or not. This was like in late 70s. Wait till your father gets home. Now, let me tell you what this was all about. The dad was a total ass. I mean, he would come and then when the little house, you'd see the little house and he'd walk in there and if like dishes were dirty and all that, you wouldn't even see the people. You'd see the house with the roof start going up higher and stuff and smoke coming out the sides. That was bad. I mean, the mom was like, I don't know. Your dad may allow it. Your dad may let you do it or whatever. And then the kids would drive them crazy. And then dad would go to hell off. And it was so funny. Flintstones in the 60s and Jetsons followed by Top Cat. I don't remember Top Cat.
You don't remember Top Cat?
Top Cat?
Yeah. You remember Top Cat, Tim?
I don't remember Top Cat. I remember Tomcat.
Yeah.
Who
was the first married couple to sleep in the same bed on TV?
Oh
Ooh, that's a good question. The first married couple
to sleep in the same bed.
It won't Bert and Ernie. Hi ho, Kermit the Frog here, and I am gonna do something tonight.
Well,
Fred and Wilma, I don't know.
Yep, that's correct. They tried it out with a cartoon to see if people would tolerate it.
What'd you say, Dawn?
Yeah. A lot of people think it was old Lucy and Des.
Who was the first? No, I didn't think it was.
Well, of course, then the funny thing is they talked about like the first.
It wasn't the Brady's. It was the Flintstones.
Michelle Nichols.
Don't forget the Brady's did get in the same bed together.
Yes,
Brady
they did
afterwards. Yeah, but the Beaver Cleavers bunch, Cleavers or whatever, they never did.
No.
All slept in single beds.
Ricky and
Lucy.
They never did.
Oh,
Mike had to run for a second.
Michael had to run. Yeah.
Maybe he'll come back. We'll see. I'm hoping we're going to have my man Harris in here. Harris's internet's been screwy with him for the last 2 days.
Oh, it's still having a problem?
Yeah.
Dave Little thankfully got his fixed.
This is pizza right there he's eating. Ham, pineapple, onions, and something else.
Ooh, no onions.
Oh, I can't do onions either. I am not an onions person.
Nope.
We're hanging in. Hope to see you. Hope to have you joined in? Yeah, he's working.
Hopefully, he's not paying for it. That's
He's
That's what burns me up.
Yeah,
They make you still pay for it.
Marvin Mobley, yes. What's going on? P-Jet, Travis Wilson, Clinton Parks. Clinton says he'll be right back. Yeah. What time is it? 9:20. If I was going to throw a piece in, I ought to throw the damn thing in now. Anyway.
Yeah, well, you could make it for the 15. You'll do it the next live stream.
Yeah, I can do that, right? Yeah, 15 ain't gonna get here tonight. You're right. Yeah. And what's Tim eating now? What's Tim?
Tim's not eating anything. Tim is filling out kind of lineup cards for next Indians Marlins game. The previous one was good old pitcher formerly known as Fausto Carmona against Mattles. I think it's Mattelson from the Marlins. Let's just say the Indians had trouble getting Hanley Ramirez out. Then again, a lot of people did in 2007.
Right.
It was the year after his Rookie of the Year season, which stupidly got Dontrell Willis. Miguel Cabrera actually went 1 for 4. Alert for people from 2007 still playing today. But Jeremy Hermida put the final death knell on the Indians, hitting a 2-run homer in the bottom of the 8th off of Rafael Betancourt. Wouldn't have mattered, left-right split, would have been a home run either way. So it's not like
Jay Green, welcome.
Is that near you?
Jordan Morgan, that is near me. It is near me. Jay, where's Jay Green living at? Yeah, that's not far at all.
So the next matchup is
east or west?
North a little bit. Just north.
Yeah. So my next matchup is Cliff Lee against Byung Kim, which this 2007 would be his last year in the majors. He went from like Colorado to Florida to Arizona back to Florida.
What was Cliff Lee's record that year, Tim?
Oh, Cliff Lee that was unfortunately his off year.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, that was the year before he won the Cy Young.
9 and 12?
Something like that, yeah.
9 and 12.
Yeah, he did not make the postseason roster in 2007.
Wow.
So, yeah. Well, the thing is, though, is that the Jeremy Sowers, who you've seen on the if you follow the replay now, got sent down, and he doesn't come up until September. And then we lose Roberto Hernandez, the ex-White Sox closer, in about 10 days.
Do you use actual lineups, Tim, or do you make your own lineups?
Nope. Use the actual lineups. And thankfully, unfortunately, I have the 2007 transaction page, but since the Marlins changed their name or city, their transactions are not available for 2007. So I have to kind of go with...
You're kidding me. Oh, my God.
I know.
Jordan Morgan doing it.
I have to look up for you, Tim, if I got the 2007 season on Action PC. If I do, I'll try to get you the lineups for them.
I think I pretty much got it down.
Oh, do you?
I wouldn't look through all the players. Anything other than like 20 games, it's like they're probably September call-ups.
Yeah.
Do an impression of Hideo Nomo.
No. I am not getting canceled on YouTube.
No. No, the only person can do that's the Amazing Racist. And if you've never seen him do that before, oh my God, he's a Jewish guy. Have you ever heard of him, Dwayne?
No,
he's a Jewish guy. He's a funny guy. Anyway, he poses as a driving instructor for an Asian girl and an Asian guy, and the Asian guy, when he sits down, the guy says something. Oh, you better put your seatbelt on. He said, "I don't think it's really going to matter. I'm not sure I'm going to make it through." so they get riding a little bit, and the Asian guy's looking ahead and driving real good and all. He says, "Open your eyes, open your eyes." He says, "My eyes are open," you know.
Yeah.
So what does he do? He goes and pulls out a roll of tape. And he gets it and puts it right here. And he goes all the way back on his head with it. I mean, oh yeah. The Amazing Races. Aki Shafir or something. I don't forget what the hell his name is. But oh my Lord. So anyway, he gets talking to this girl. And he just says everything to her. He says something about $20. And she says, $20 for what? you know.
you know.
And it says something about, for you, I'll let you keep one hand on the steering wheel. You don't have to have the other one on it. I'm thinking, oh my God, that is some fun. That is some funny stuff. So then later, another video. So he says something about, we're gonna see if Mexicans will work for me today. So he goes around the corner here. It's like 20 of them. They jump in the back of his truck. He said, we're gonna build a deck from our house. Then he gets driving down the road. He said, little do they know we're not going to my house. He goes to this place. It's an agency for like illegal immigrants and all that. He beeps so hard. These people in the back, he jumping like hell. 20 people going different ways. I'm sorry. That's some funny. That's some funny stuff.
Oh God.
Oh my Lord. He's really bad. He's really bad. But he's a comedian. So you gotta check it out. It's on YouTube. But my God, don't have nothing in your mouth while you eating or drinking while you're watching it. There's a couple of people I can't sit and watch that are so funny that if I start watching them, I won't. Raining a bit here now, says PJ. Oh, let's look at it. I'm going to look at my look at the radar here. How about you up your way, my friend? Raining?
No, it's not going for rain until
we're not
Monday.
supposed to get any.
Yeah,
PJ's right there at the mountain, so
yeah.
And Tim's,
he said like he's 25 miles away from 81.
Yeah, Tim's getting serious there. He's got something going on right there. Yeah,
like for rain.
No, I'm just talking about what you was carrying in your hand.
Yeah, no, I got my all right,
That's right there. That's right there where PJ's at. Let's see how long it's gonna be there. It's probably five.
Here is my kind of budgeted, like kind of. Let's see if I can turn it upside down. So what I do is I have the labels, write it out, year, team.
Okay.
And then the downward triangle is the ballpark singles, and the diamond is the ballpark home runs. So I don't have to look at the chart. I can just kind of look at the envelope if I ever go back to playing Super Advanced, which should be the replay after this one. And I really, since I have 72 and it's a season I haven't played, really want to do the Pirates and do Clemente's last season.
Now, let me ask you this. This 07 season so far, how many games have you got finished? 50 some?
63.
63. Who has got the best pitching record right now for you right now?
God, probably CC Sabathia.
He's definitely got a winning record for you.
Yeah. Carmona actually hasn't pitched bad his last two games.
And what's their record after 63 games, 62 games? Have they won as many as 25?
Yes.
30?
Yes.
Oh, so they're over 500. Oh, okay.
No, they are not.
Oh, okay.
They're just right at 500, aren't they, Tim?
They are 30 and 33.
Yeah,
30 and 33. Okay.
Yeah.
And
the rest of the division is, I can actually pull up the standings. Well, I don't have the updated standings. I have from a couple days ago.
The actual standings at the time.
Oh, they were way over 500.
Oh, they were better than this.
Right. Here's my issue with what they have. You had every below average, like your stars were Grady Sizemore,
right?
Travis Hafner,
right?
And Victor Martinez were your three bona fide stars.
Correct.
The rest were role players. And none of them hit, like Peralta's kind of catching up a little bit, but none of them are doing what they did in the real games.
Oh.
What's up, Darius?
Essentially, you had everybody, all their middling players had their best years in 2007, along with a fantastic, like 1-2 combination with Sabathia and Carmona.
Now, are those three actually playing up to their standards for you, or are they really not pulling their weight for you too, though? Like, are they hitting 300 or close to?
Well, see, I don't unfortunately don't keep batting average stats because I don't have Excel. But after 59 games, Martinez has
12
42 RBIs.
42. I'm gonna say 12 home runs. You don't know yet.
Yeah, it's 11. It's 12. You're right. 12 home runs.
12. Oh wow. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, 12
and
and 42.
Peralta just hit his 11th home run against the Reds in Game 61. I don't think he hit one.
And then Sizemore, maybe 9 or 10 home runs.
No, like 4 or 5 maybe.
Oh, not that many.
Yeah, he's not on. Unfortunately, all of his stats are in the 3 column, and I'm not hitting those. But I think Peralta might be up to like 12 or 13 home runs now. He's been on fire in the last.
Who would be your favorite NFL team's breakout star this year? Well, I'm going to tell you right now, if what's his name? If the kid in Cleveland ends up getting 8 games, that's what I'm hearing, he could get a whole year. Who are they going to have quarterback for him? They have got to trade Baker Mayfield. I'm hearing now. This has just been over the last 48 hours. I've been hearing this, and it looks like it may be gathering a little bit of steam. They're going after Garoppolo out in San Francisco and trying to trade Baker Mayfield straight up for Garoppolo. Now, Garoppolo makes more money than Baker Mayfield. So can you imagine the salary cap nightmare the Browns are going to have? But they're going to have it they're going to have it anyway. Well, because if the kid gets, like I say, 6, 8, 10, or 17 games, you've got to have a quarterback in there, and they're going to have to bring somebody else.
Could you just imagine, though, Rob, for speaking of the Browns, how much Amari Cooper's going to talk if he doesn't get the ball enough?
Oh, yeah. And by game 8, they'll be trading his ass away.
It could be. If they're that.
Yep. And that's the thing. If let's say they come out the gate and go 2-6, you can't blame them at all if they get rid of some of the offensive talent they got. Maybe you want to keep your defense, but look.
Right. Like they don't have Jarvis Landry.
And look, who is to blame for this? I don't blame the team because the team is pretty well set. It's a GM right here. Why do you make that move with the Houston Texans? Houston's sitting back right now thinking, okay, we got all these draft picks coming our way over the next 3 years, and they took some, had some this year.
Yep.
Look, I just don't understand. I don't understand that trade at all. I don't care if he is 26 years old. No, I don't understand.
Like I said before, it's not like Mayfield is a bum.
No,
good defense and all. He could win.
The thing of it is, Cleveland was bidding against itself. They
were
offering 2 first rounds and a second and a fourth and a fifth. And then it would go 2 or 3 days. And I think they were so scared they won't go get him. We'll give you 3 number 1s. We'll give you 3 number 2s. We will give you 2 4s and 2 5s. It eventually got so sweet. Going was like, look, they're gonna get out of this. They're gonna wake up from this drunk state here soon. They're gonna actually not gonna offer us all this. We better jump on this while we can. And I don't blame Houston at all for this. You know, a lot of people say Houston suck. They're gonna suck. Look, the kid that played quarterback for them last year actually did pretty darn good. He didn't play bad for them at all.
Yep.
Oh,
They need some other stuff, though. They got to have some offensive line help. They got to have that. And then their defense is not, it's not when J.J. Watt was there. It's definitely not.
Right.
So we'll see what happens there. It's going to be interesting. But and then, obviously Baker Mayfield, the 3 hottest places I've been hearing he's going is San Francisco, Seattle, who has nothing right now but other than Drew Lock. But look, Drew Lock has had to look over his shoulders the last 3 years. Give the guy a chance in Seattle 1 year. Give him a year. If he goes out there and throws 12 touchdowns and 30 interceptions, then you get rid of his ass. Then you find somebody else. But, you paying a quarterback 1/5 of what you were paying Russell Wilson. You're not paying that big amount. You've got room now, salary cap wise, to go get you some running backs. They got some good runners and receivers. Get you an offensive line. You need that. Seattle needs that worse than anybody. I think their offensive line sucked last year. They're going to have to do some stuff like that in order to really, really be better. But I'm really, really Chicago's 7-foot giant. What's going on? I'm looking forward to college this year. College football, I really am. A program note, folks. Program note. Rob at lunchtime is going to start playing fast drive football. And I'm going to play with a 2021 college set from last year. I've got 33 or 34 teams. And what am I going to do? I'm going to set up schedules for every one of them. Alabama will play Georgia. Alabama will play the teams in the top 25 in their conference. But then I may put the Army or Navy with them. I'm not going to put Georgia playing number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5. Not that. I'm going to spread them out. I'm not going to have Ohio State playing Alabama. I'm not going to have Ohio State playing Georgia. And then I'm going to make bowl schedule up at the end of the year, and we'll see how well they do. But it should be very, very interesting. And if you watch,
so it's got
channel,
like the top 25 and a few others.
Yeah, I got the top 25. And then
you got probably like Navy, Army, Air Force.
Navy, I'll give you some teams. Navy, Army, Iowa State, Wisconsin, Minnesota, Purdue, so it's a lot of Big Ten teams, Penn State, Texas A&M, Boise State, Air Force, and Kansas State. So I've got the better part of 33, 32 teams or something like that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to set up a 10-game schedule for all of them and try to start that soon and maybe play 1 or 2 games at lunchtime every day. And obviously Alabama can't play every day. Georgia can't play every day. Ohio State can't play every day, guys. But I'm going to try to get the best matchups.
You going to stream them all?
I'm not sure I'm going to stream them all, but I'll try for that week to have the best games possible. Do you guys like the band Beach Boys? I did like the Beach Boys. Yeah.
Yep. Yes. Okay with me.
I like Dan and Gene too.
Do you love me? Do you, surfer girl, little surfer girl, my little surfer girl? Oh yeah, I liked them. Now this is a question. The Beach Boys have some daughters that actually formed a band. Does anybody know what the name of that band was called?
That would be never knew Phillips, wouldn't it?
Yeah, Wilson Phillips.
Brian Wilson's daughter.
Yeah, Brian Wilson, and then
the Phillips from the mom and
China Phillips. Yeah. The Mamas and the Papas or something. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah. It was,
and then Carney Wilson was
and Wendy Wilson was what's it Wilson? What was the guy?
Beach Boys, or are they also Mom and the Papas?
Huh? Brian Wilson of the Beach Boys. Brian Wilson.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, Carney and Wendy, they're sisters. And they actually I liked them back in the day too. If you weren't like late 80s, early 90s, you probably wouldn't have known them.
Right.
But they were pretty good.
Then again, the band Nelson, would you have, if you weren't with Gunner and whatever his twin brother's name was? Really long blonde hair.
Mm-hmm. There she goes.
No. That's Can't Wait for Your Love and Affection was the one that I remember.
But yeah, that's the way it starts. There she goes. Yeah, yeah. And they playing the guitar. Doom, 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 doom. Yeah, that was that was what's the name? Sons.
That's Ozzie Nelson. I think.
Ozzie and Harriet's grandson.
Grandsons or sons? I thought they were his kids.
Ozzie and Harriet's grandson, and then Ricky Nelson's son.
That's it. Ricky Nelson's son. That's what it is. Okay.
Ozzie and Harriet's grandkid.
Yeah. Okay.
I saw them back in either 83 or 84, says Captain Carl. Saved by the Bell fan. I saw Beach Boys in Chicago together at Madison Square Garden, June 75. How about that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Saved by the Bell was all right. I mean,
Yeah.
as a Saturday morning cartoon, the second generation I couldn't get into. With I think it was. No, I don't think it was Terry. They had somebody that.
So one of them played in the little stripper, the stripper thing.
Yep.
What the hell? What was her name?
The Showgirls. That was Elizabeth Berkley.
It was Elizabeth Berkley, and then one of them played not Hill Street Blues, but what the hell?
No, it was NYPD Blue. That was Mark Paul Gosselaar.
Mark Paul Gosselaar, right. And then the other guy, he was like on Variety Tonight or whatever.
Yep. Mario Lopez.
Entertainment Tonight, Mario Lopez.
And unfortunately, one of them's dead.
Yes,
Dustin Diamond is deceased.
Dustin Diamond died. Yeah, he died. He had some serious troubles, I think.
Yeah, he did.
And then the other girl, the one that played the Kelly Kapowski girl.
Yeah, she was on Beverly Hills 90210.
90210, right? She ended up.
And she was on, I think, Suits, was it?
It could have been. I don't know.
Yeah, she was on a USA Network show, I think.
And then, do what? Tiffany Amber Thiessen, yeah.
Or Tiffany Thiessen, whatever she decided to go by.
And then the little girl that played.
Ivory.
The little black girl.
No. Because Tori Spelling was in it too. She was in the original Saved by the Bell. But yes,
Tori Spelling was.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then it was Lisa Turtle, the girl who played Lark Voorhees.
Yeah, Lark Voorhees. Lisa Turtle?
Yes, that was her name. Lisa Turtle was her name, yeah.
I'll light his hair like Michael Jackson. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, I remember that when his hair got lit up on fire and all that kind of stuff.
For a Pepsi commercial, right?
Yeah, I think it was. I'm bad. I'm
Diet
really,
Pepsi,
really
I think.
bad.
Yeah.
And then, it was bad. It was bad. It was terribly bad. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Let's see. What was some other shows? Did anybody ever watch the General Lee and the Dukes of Hazzard?
You sure did. Yeah.
John Schroeder? No, John. Let's see. What the hell is his name? Not John.
Snyder.
Tom Snyder. Yeah. Tom Wopat.
Sings country music. Yeah, both of them sang country music.
Yeah, Tom Wopat's right.
That was Waylon Jennings did the theme song.
Introduction, narrator.
Just a good old boy. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mom doesn't know why they keep showing his hands and not his face on TV.
Yeah.
I love Waylon.
Yeah, he was good.
Yeah.
He's been passed away a good many years now, hasn't he?
Yeah, it's 2012 and I can't get over it. It doesn't seem like it's been that long ago.
10 years ago, huh?
No, 2002, I think. Sorry.
Oh, yeah. 20 years ago.
Yeah.
A-Team. Now, you know what? I never watched that.
Me either, and I love George Papard.
Yeah, I never watched A-Team. Now,
George Papard's a damn good actor, but I never got into it.
Now, I've got 9 people in here now. It's going to go to about 5 when I say this to you guys. I never watched Star Trek.
No, me either.
I never did.
I watched the movies, but I didn't watch the TV show.
Never watched the movies. Star Wars, Star Trek. Never watched any of that.
Yeah.
Let's see. What were some of the shows I used to like to watch in the 80s?
Well, unfortunately, I only stayed up till about 8:30, so I had like
Taxi was a wonderful show.
Or Mr. Belvedere or
Mr. Belvedere.
Well, Bob Uecker.
I love Taxi.
There's your baseball reference.
Silver Spoons. Do you guys remember?
Was on Saturday afternoons, I believe.
Ricky Schroeder.
I might have watched Star Trek a
half dozen times. Not interested. Yeah, I wasn't either. It just didn't do anything for me.
Well, and then you also had Dallas and Dynasty and
Knots Landing.
Yep. China Beach was another one from the 80s.
The Munsters.
I'm sorry. Dana Delaney is still very good looking even now.
Yeah. Yes.
Like if you saw her in Tombstone, she wore that very well.
The Munsters. I watched that. That was funny to watch too. Yep. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it's just nothing I could get into, unfortunately, for the Munsters.
You didn't like it, Munsters?
And then that was way past my time.
And then what was the other one?
I liked old Herman and my cousin Vinny as the judge.
And then you couldn't watch Thursday night 80s television if you didn't watch Miami Vice.
Oh yeah, Thursday. Let's see.
With the Cosby Show in a different world, and
well, Tim, I'm gonna take you back to our time and day when it was only 7, 10, and 13, 3 channels, and you could flip onto it. And then if you put it on UHF, you had to kind of hope that the damn thing.
I remember
Have you ever
those
seen
days.
the movie Mr. Bean Holiday? Oh, I like Mr. Bean. Mr. Bean's a trip. You guys ever heard of Mr. Bean?
Rowan Atkinson.
Mr. Bean.
He's
the only one can take a can of chicken noodle soup and make a whole party out of it.
My problem is his late 90s movies is one of the few that I ever turned off halfway and didn't watch the rest of it.
Was Mr. Bean.
Yep.
Yeah.
Didn't like it at all.
Sunday nights when I was a kid, and you used to always know that 60 Minutes was coming on.
Yep.
And that was coming on 7 o'clock, and it went off at 8 o'clock. And then it was a ritual down south. I'm sorry, folks. If you went to church, you had to sit in the living room with mom and dad and watch the Waltons. That was just the thing. It was
now,
on.
Did you think, looking back, that John Boy said goodnight in every episode? And he don't, but I swear as a kid, you swore he did. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You swear he said it every night, but he doesn't.
Yeah.
The other kids might say it, but I would have swore John Boy said goodnight every episode.
It was crazy. I had to use the UHF to catch wrestling. Yeah, you're right, PJ.
Did you watch the Disney movie?
The
on NBC?
Disney?
That would come on at 9 o'clock after that went off on. That was on NBC.
Then on Saturdays we watched Hee Haw. Had to watch Hee Haw.
Oh yeah, Hee Haw was 7 o'clock on Saturday nights. Yeah. Hee Haw. Yeah. And then let's see. Trying to think what used to come on different
Tuesday
nights.
was ABC. Watched Happy Days, Laverne and Shirley.
That
was Tuesdays.
And then eventually got to be Mork and Mindy. It got to be the Mork and Mindy, which I thought that was stupid as shit. But I know a lot of people liked it.
A lot of people liked it, yeah.
That's where Mork originally showed up.
Happy Days, right.
It was on Happy Days. Yeah,
he kept freezing the Fonz.
Yeah, he kept fighting him.
He would freeze him, yeah. Yeah.
And then let's see. Wednesday, I'm trying to think Wednesdays and Thursday night. Thursday nights.
I think Taxi came on after Laverne and Shirley, didn't it? On Tuesdays. I love that show. Used to have to talk mom.
It might have been.
Because I love Christopher Lloyd in that.
Yeah,
he was so
good.
funny.
Yeah.
I didn't like the guy. I didn't like La Gravis. I didn't like that character. But I love Christopher Lloyd.
Yeah. Let's see what other shows used to come on.
Oh, Nardo wasn't bad to look at either.
Soap,
yes.
Soap.
The Mary Hartman show. Mary Hartman. You remember that?
I don't remember that one.
Yeah.
I do remember. This is my brother, and this is my brother.
Oh, the Bob Newhart show.
Yeah, Bob Newhart show. It was brother
Daryl.
Daryl.
You're killing me, Smalls. Yeah.
Oh yeah, the Sandlot.
Let's see. See who else. What else did we used to watch? Oh my gosh!
I used to race home to watch Speed Racer on cartoons. That was my favorite cartoon.
See, I wasn't a big cartoon person, man.
Oh, I love Speed Racer.
Now, see, I used to like to watch Captain Marvel and ISIS. I used to come on like 10:30 or 11 o'clock in the morning, and Captain Marvel was so stupid because let me tell you, this little Billy Baxter, he's about 5'5", and then all of a sudden he can say one word. Shazam!
Yeah,
and then he turns 6'3" all of a sudden.
Yeah, the whole family did.
Yeah.
So I've got an interesting 80s.
Exactly, PJ. I thought Speed Racer was great too. I want somebody to do cards in red, white, and blue for Speed Racer. That'd be awesome.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So on Family Ties, Jonathan Gross, whatever, or his last name was Gross, and Meredith Baxter share the exact same birth date.
Oh, really?
Born on the same day.
Darn. That was a great show.
Yeah, Michael J. Fox.
Yep.
And then
Justine Bateman and
Justine.
Yep.
And also Family Ties and the Honeymooners both ended on the same day as well.
Oh, is that right?
Not the Honeymooners. one with Bruce Willis and
Moonlight.
Moonlighting.
Family Ties and Moonlighting ended on the same day.
Yeah, that was a good show. Moonlighting.
Yeah, Racer X. He was cool, man.
Moonlighting had Bruce Willis, and it had Sybil Shepherd. Yeah, Sybil Shepherd. Yeah, that was a good show. That was a real.
So
good
essentially,
show.
you had to pick that night. Okay, which one am I watching? Or I have one TV watching this one, and I have the other one recording this, because you can do.
Yeah, you had VHS. You had recording ways.
You had to keep it on that channel. And there was no you could watch other things.
Oh yeah. But you could throw it back on 3, and then you'd have to have your TV turn the channel itself, and you would have to you couldn't switch channels at all while you were watching it, or it would mess up the
recording. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's so wild.
Home Alone.
The change, you filthy
animal. That's Home Alone.
From Home Alone. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's actually based on an old movie, which I don't know.
How about this one? Did anybody ever watch Eddie Murphy? Jack, tell me a story. Fuck you. Oh man, that's one of my favorites. 48 Hours. Did you guys ever watch that movie? 48 Hours.
It's been on for and it has the one guy from Perfect Strangers in it. Is it Balky? I think it is.
Oh yeah.
The guy who played Balky was. In fact, that's the show that Family Matters spun off of.
Oh, okay.
Because the mother was there, worked in their apartment complex.
I award you new points, and may God have mercy on your soul. Was that You Are the Weakest Link? No, that won't. No, You Are the Weakest Link.
7-foot giants giving some, leave the gun, take the cannoli from The Godfather. Keep the change of filthy animal. I award you no points.
Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
It was funny that they had they had Chris Tucker trying to say gefilte fish in the end of the movie with the bloopers. But the best one was he didn't have his cell phone off, and while they were filming, someone called him. This was in rush hour. Dude, I'm filming here.
Yeah. Time to cut your phone off. You're making about 25 million. You got 25 million counting on this one. Bueller. I never Ferris Bueller. I've never watched that. Did you ever watch
Day Off? Oh yeah.
Yep.
Never seen it. Never seen it.
It is
the
good.
line was said by Richard Nixon's speechwriter Ben Stein.
Yes, exactly. Yep.
Did you ever watch Ben Stein's Money?
Oh
yeah,
that was fun to watch.
Yeah.
Do you remember when they finally got tired of people answering in the form of a question? They put a dunce cap on them. The worst part is some of the biggest winners were ex-Jeopardy champions.
Ferris Bueller. What was the guy's name?
Matthew Broderick.
Yeah, he's the one that married. He's the one that married the chick from
Sarah Parker.
Yeah.
Yep. The one he married. Yes, he did for a while. Yeah.
Sex in the City. Yep. She's still married to him. Yeah.
Yep. Are they still married? Okay, I haven't seen Matthew Broderick in a movie in.
What was the name? What was her name?
Sarah Jessica Parker.
Sarah Jessica Parker. Yeah, they're still married. Yeah, they're still married. Okay. He's a producer and stuff now. I think that's mate.
I mean, heck, if they can live off of
they do. They're doing Broadway together now.
Okay, that's because he did the Producers with Nathan Lane.
Oh, Producers. Okay, with Nathan Lane.
Because I'm ready for my close-up, Mr. DeMille. It's one of the few Mel Brooks movies I've never seen.
Oh, really?
I've seen Blazing Saddles. I've seen History of the World Part 1. I've seen Spaceballs, which I've made a funny reference to. I was chewing gum when I was walking into my graduation party. I pulled out the whole thing. Yes, I brought enough for everybody.
Now, Dwayne, one actor that let's say for the next 6 months, all you can do is watch his movies.
Oh, that's
not
easy.
Actress, but actor. Who would it be?
That's Clint
Eastwood. I'm with you. I love Clint Eastwood.
That's not a bad choice.
Second would be John Wayne, but Clint.
Audie Murphy would probably be my second. I love Audie Murphy.
Movies.
How about Tim?
I'll go with the guy who voices the voice of the March of the Penguins, Morgan Freeman.
Yeah.
Morgan Freeman. Okay. You folks out there.
There are still some Morgan Freeman movies I have never seen, including the one that he got his first nomination for, Street Smarts.
Oh, you guys out there, if you only had one actor, not actress now, actor, that you could watch for the next 6 months, whatever, who would it be? I'll tell you, have you ever watched Rebel Without a Cause, Dwayne?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I loved it. Man, that was a good movie.
I'll tell you another movie I liked with him in it, and that was Giant with old Rock and Elizabeth Taylor.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Travis Wilson says Jack is
good.
A lot of good movies.
Yeah,
he really
Jack is a nut.
I'll tell you what, though, when he did that As Good as It Gets movie from 97, surprisingly good.
Captain Carl, Peter Sellers. How about that?
Pink Panther.
Peter Sellers. Not a huge Pink Panther fan. I'm not, but I respect for everybody that I don't have any problems.
Now, Rob, there is no fighting in the war room. He was in that movie too.
I like watching a lot of movies. Watching some movies. I like Rob Lowe, not Rob Lowe, the other guy, the guy that played the GM for the A's.
Brad Pitt.
Brad Pitt. I like some of his movies. Because I like all those ones when they're in Vegas.
The
Ocean's
11. Oceans, all of those.
Remake of Blue Eyes, Frank Sinatra and the Rat Pack.
7 Foot Giant says easily Adam Sandler. Chicago, don't disassociate yourself from me, but I'm not an Adam Sandler fan at all. I'm not.
That's okay.
Tim.
I mean, the thing is, though, is that he has, my opinion, some of his recent movie that he did where he's like a basketball coach on Netflix. I heard that was really good. Like he's got his, he knows his role now. He's probably not good for major films.
Yeah, like when he played movies. Was it Tin Cup? Was it 10?
No, that was Kevin Costner.
No, that was Kevin Costner.
You're thinking Happy Gilmore.
Happy Gilmore. Yeah.
Once he
Tin Cup wasn't such a bad movie. It's pretty.
Yeah, I like Tin Cup. Yeah.
Once he did Don Johnson. The Water Boy and like Little Nicky, like his little kind of screaming thing got old.
Yeah, it did. But
and it's like
Chicago Giant likes him though, so I don't have any problem with that. Hey. Everybody's got their own taste.
Yeah, that's the thing. What are you in the mood to watch for 6 months? Are you watching serious movies or are you watching comedies?
Mostly guys in here. One actress. Only one actress that you can watch for the next 6 months. Who do you think is the worst actor? Oh, the worst actor. Oh, man.
That's harder than the best.
I'll throw her name out, but I'll give her some respect for winning some Academy Awards.
All right, first off, let's get the worst actor out there. Then we'll go to the actress we like to watch.
I'll go with Jennifer Lawrence.
Is who you like?
No, is who I'm not a big fan of.
Oh, okay.
So she's not. Well, then again, she's not the worst. We could say Madonna could be the
hard
worst.
To not include. De Niro.
I'll tell you somebody I don't like. I don't like Will Ferrell. No, I'm not crazy about him. And people love him. And I'll say it this way. I'll tell you the main thing I don't watch, and I don't like Tim Burton movies.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not big on them. As a matter of fact, the few Tim Burton movies I like, when I talk to Tim Burton fans, they don't like, so I guess that makes sense.
This is mean. I know it's mean. I sat there and watched 2 VHS tapes and watched that damn boat go down in the water.
Titanic?
and the kid that played on that, what the hell was his name? He played
DiCaprio.
Yeah.
DiCaprio. You just only wished it was real water. You just
man,
that
is mean. You talked about me the other night saying about Payne Stewart flying home. Jeez, you Pete. Woo. You didn't even hint around about it. You just said it. I at least hinted around. You had to be slick enough to catch it.
7 Foot Giant says Megan Fox. I couldn't tell you a movie she's ever been in.
Transformers.
But I've seen her on 2.5 Men, and I know she's very pretty.
She's pretty, but that's the problem.
Leonardo in Catch Me If You Can.
Yeah, it was a good movie.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Delaware is here with us
That's based off a true story, too.
Yes.
Really?
That is a very good movie.
The guy who wrote Bad Checks based off of...
and then he ended up getting a job with the FBI.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which actress do I
Also a Tom Hanks movie that I've never seen.
So, Dwayne, how about your actress?
Actress? That's harder.
I like. I've just always liked this lady. I just always thought she was cute and she was fun to watch. Um, this was one. What? You remember that show Hotel? Hotel. The
No,
guy that somebody help us out there. Who was the guy that played in Hotel? And then
Is that Walter Matthau?
No, Brolin, James Brolin or something. And then he had a son named Josh Brolin.
Yes.
And he was married to
Goldie Hawn, I think.
No. I was what is her name? But it's Josh Brolin's ex-wife. Let's see. But I always liked her. I don't know.
I'll tell you probably who I like the best as far as actor. That's that Reese Witherspoon. I don't think she's played in any bad movies.
Diane Lane.
Diane Lane.
Oh, okay. Yes, that is a good-looking woman there. You're right. I forgot about her.
Did you ever watch Unfaithful?
Yeah. Unfaithful? Oh, yeah. And what was the one where she goes to Woodstock?
House of Cards right here.
I forget what the one's called when she goes to Woodstock and cheats on her husband.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I don't remember that one.
Yeah. She played in The Outsiders.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Let's see.
I can't stand that movie, but I watch it just because of her. I thought the acting in that movie was terrible. Hey, Pony Boy, and then 10 seconds later, he's looking at the cue card. What? I'm like, God darn.
A Walk on the Moon.
Walk on the Moon. Yeah, that's the one when she goes
Lonesome
to Woodstock.
Dove. She's in that with Lonesome Dove. Streets of Fire. The Cotton Club. Let's see.
Where's the one when she's over in Europe and France?
Must Love Dogs. Night in Rodanthe. Fierce People, Hollywoodland, Untraceable.
Holly, yeah, that's when she plays Christopher Reeve's wife.
And let's see, Man of Steel, yeah.
Like say
she's a huge Lakers fan too. She's a huge Lakers fan.
But I like Reese Witherspoon. Even when I was a kid, she played in some darn good movies when she was like 14 or 15.
Beware,
Lady Beware. Oh, what was it was sort of like the movie Road Trip. I forget what it was. Like one of her very early movies.
Let's see. Hold on.
I know what you're talking about, Tim.
I'll pull it up. It's like Kevin Smith, I think, directed it or wrote it or
Little Britches. Cattle Andy and Little Britches. Let's see, Six Pack.
That was good. Forgot about her being in that with Kenny Rogers. Yeah. Trying to hit on Kenny.
Rumble Fish. Let's see. Little Romance. Runaways. The Cherry Orchard. Indian.
Oh, that's actually
like Diane Lane too in Indian Summer.
Yeah,
that's a good movie, Indian Summer.
Yeah, Risky Business, Streets of Fire. She turned down roles for Risky Business. I
forgot about it. Reese being in Pleasantville.
Yeah, Overnight Delivery was the one I was thinking of, but that was after she did Fear with Mark Wahlberg for Reese Witherspoon,
and she was the first cast for Pretty Woman, but.
Oh, really?
Costume fittings were made for Lane before the role fell to Julia Roberts. Now, I'm sorry. I know a lot of people like Julia Roberts and think she's hot. I like Diane Lane better.
I agree.
That's just me.
I mean, for like bombshell looks, yes, you go with Diane Lane. But the problem is that Julia Roberts has been solid. Not that I want to see all her movies for 6 months.
See, I don't know.
But
I agree with you.
Yeah, I mean, it's. But who else could have played Aaron Brockovich?
Right.
Yeah. You got it. And God bless the guy that played the other attorney. He just passed away. He was in Tom Jones.
Just had a fart that sounded exactly like Dikembe Mutombo and speaking in his native
All right. I mean, if I had to pick between actresses, it'd probably fall between like Sandra Bullock and Charlize Theron.
Oh, really?
Like, I've not seen the Mad Max movie that Charlize Theron was in, but I heard it was really good.
Is that right?
Yeah. So, but like she did 2 days, Charlize Theron, like the problem is it's the ones that she doesn't look the best is the ones that she acts the best.
Yeah.
Like if you ever saw where she played Eileen Wuornos, looked exactly like, almost exactly like her.
Yeah.
You know, she had to actually, and then there was one about a mining one that she was all kind of dirtied up. And they said that those are two of her best roles. It's like when she doesn't have
I'll
to.
tell you another one too. I forgot about old Sally Fields.
Oh,
I can watch a lot of her movies. Sure. Yeah.
Like she was in. I've seen the once again talking about the reaction channels when I saw her in Smokey and the Bandit.
Bandit, yeah. Oh, Frog.
Oh wow! Well, she was with Burt Reynolds.
What she got on? Is that a wedding dress I see? What she got on now? Yeah. Then she's walking back to the car and he says, "Nice ass." And she turns around and says, "Thank you." Yeah. Yeah. She's something. I figured that's who Bert should end up marrying instead of Lonnie. He should have married her.
Well, he did for a while, didn't he?
No, they dated for a long while, but they never married.
Yeah. Trust me, yeah, that would have worked out a lot better in my opinion. But you never know.
Yeah.
Yes. Guess what, guys? We have hit 2 hours tonight. A little after 10 o'clock here on the East Coast. I'm gonna go in here. I think we fix me something to eat.
Gonna get pizza?
I may. I'm not too good for it. I can stay up till 11 o'clock. You know, the one in charge here doesn't mind if I stay up till 11 o'clock tonight.
Yeah. Not much longer than that, though.
Man, I'll tell you what. I had a lot of fun. We talked a little bit of sports, but we really got a lot of TV in tonight. TV and movies and stuff. A lot of times that's fun. I know a lot of people.
Yep.
Honestly, how long would you last in Jurassic Park?
Not long.
Watching the movie, maybe 2 minutes, and then I'd probably turn
the movie
off.
Or the
I thought he meant actually being in it.
Oh, if I was actually in
it, yeah.
No,
probably not.
I don't think I'd even get to the gate.
Yeah. Everybody, Travis Wilson, PJet, Chicago 7-foot giant, Tabletop Delaware, everybody, Todd B. Help me out, guys. Captain Carl, Travis Wilson. I may call some
7-foot giant.
7-foot giant, Captain Carl, P-Jet.
I didn't even see Todd B. Yeah.
Todd B was in there. He said a
couple
things. Darius Monroe.
De Niro. Yep.
I need a bath. I saw that one earlier. Jordan Morgan, Jay Green, Robert Bryant, Clinton Parks, Marvin Mobley. For everybody that's been in here tonight, thank you, guys.
Jester.
Thank you. Yeah, ID Jester. Yeah. Let's see if I can find anybody else that was in here as well. Cameron Clay. Everybody,
everybody.
Dylan McPherson, Sports Die Hard 998. Look, the more people we have in here, the more different things we can kind of cross with each other. And, you know, people from different places, different age groups, everything. We invite you. We don't care if you're 25. I don't care if you're 65, 45, whatever.
You got to get Sean D on here.
Yeah, we got to get Sean on here. We got to get him on here. And, and a lot of these folks that have cameras, all we got to do is get them on here and just say, look, sit back, listen to us. After you hear us running our mouth for 5 or 10 minutes, you're going to want to insert, and you just come right in and just go for it. You don't have to ask any questions. We just have a lot of fun. I enjoy it. And you know what? It beats the heck out of watching some TV for a while. And now we know some new YouTube channels to check out. So if you want to bore yourself
I actually subscribed to the ID Jester's Choice.
Oh, did you? Okay. Yeah. And if you want to go watch marbles going down a dirt mountain or whatever, watch that. It's Gels, Jelles, marble. And you can put that in there, and I don't know, get over 1 million people, I think, sit there and watch it. So they don't need my help checking with their channel, but it's something to do. It's funny to watch it once in a while, especially when he's like, and there goes number 3, and then so it's almost like he's acting like they're actually driving something going down a hill. It's a marble, so but it's something to get into, something to watch anyway. I'll watch iRacing once in a while. It's all sorts of stuff you can watch.
Oh,
If
don't
you
forget your judge you like to watch. I
oh, I
showed that
do.
one with that little Martian dude. These guys at work love that. I said, first I show them the clip with Bugs Bunny and the little Martian. I'm like, now
Oh,
listen, bang, and they're like, man, that is him. That
yeah,
is so funny.
yeah. It's Judge Middleton, and
Oh, yeah, I couldn't remember it.
yeah, Judge Middleton, and they've got a public defender in Michigan, and I pity anybody that ever gets in any trouble because this is Paul Gibson for you, Judge. I'm hoping that we can have you here tonight. If
what
I'm
about,
You
what about
got
the
it.
guy in
Yep.
Providence?
Judge, we're
I got the
hoping
new
for
gun.
we're hoping for a stay until Tuesday, if possible.
Yes.
I haven't been able to talk to my client all week long. If I'm lying, folks, I'm telling you, go
Yep.
watch Judge Jeffrey Middleton. You then watch for Paul Gibson, Gipson. He's got a little bit of a ponytail, and he's sitting there, and you're thinking he's just going to grab back and just light into somebody. And then all of a sudden, but Judge, we have a problem here. I'm sorry.
It is Marvin the Martian, man.
Yeah, it's Marvin the Martian. That's
Yep.
who it is.
Yep.
Go back, sit back, and watch it.
Yeah. He could have made millions doing that voice. I guarantee you.
Well, why do you? I love your live videos, Rob. Thank you, Giant. Why do you think the judge actually comes on live? He knows these people are laughing at that song. Yeah. He's hoping for 1 million views where he can make his money and retire, get the hell out of there. He's 65 already. He is gold too. The other day, a guy, one of the guys was doing
that parole lady's not bad to look at either.
Oh no, she's not. She's nice looking. Hey, help Rob get to 1 million subscribers. Yeah, we'll get there slowly, right? But the other day, one of the lawyers came in there, and no necktie, no jacket on, and so he comes on Zoom. It's not live. I mean, he's live, but the judge looks at him and says, hello, Mr. Dalton, or whatever his name was. I don't even know what his name is, but I'm just making it up. Hello, Mr. Dalton. It's good to see you this morning. It looks like you're ready for a golf outing. So I tell you what, I'm going to put you back in the waiting room. You go get a tie and a jacket and act like you're in court. And I'm telling you, boys, my man, he lights on people. The other day, somebody had a skull cap on. The white guy had a skull cap on, and he's blowing this vape. And he says, guess what? He says, first off, we don't eat in court, and we definitely don't vape in court. And then we take that skull cap off. As soon as he took it off, his hair went straight to hell up. Everybody else that had a case busted loose laughing. He said, okay, folks.
I remember the kid in the waiting room.
While he goes back to the bathroom, maybe combs his hair once or twice. You guys shut up or whatever. I mean, I was set. So if you're at home watching it,
you remember the kid that showed up on his own.
The problem is that even if they're on, I would put myself on mute and laugh, and it's like, oh, but excuse me, I was not laughing out.
Oh yeah, but
remember the kid that showed up by himself and had the hat on. For 3 or 4 days, he kept trying to get him into court, and then one day he just shows up on his own, puts him in that freaking room, talks to him, and he says, well, 4 or 5 days we try to get you. You show up on your own, and now you're still sitting in my courtroom with with your hat on. He's like, oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, he nailed him. Sent him to jail.
Yeah. How about this? How about this one? Okay, we got Tom Dreesen here, and he's up on domestic violence charges on his girlfriend. They start talking and said, how do you plead? And plead not guilty and all this kind of stuff. Then all of a sudden, Deborah Davis, the district attorney says, Judge, we got a problem. And he says, what's the problem? By my IP reading right here, we see that he's in the same house right now with his ex-girlfriend.
Yeah, I remember that one.
They're in the same room. They're in the same. He says, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Well, just stay where you're at for a second. Just stay where you're at for a second. And while that's going on, he's kind of slipping and trying to get out of the door.
She was outside in the vehicle by then, wasn't she?
No, that was a guy with his black girlfriend. But these two white guy, a white girl, a white guy. But she's sitting in the other room, and she's doing like this, not saying a word, not saying nothing. He said, "Oh no, I'm not in the same house. Don't worry, Judge. We got the cops surrounding the property right now. They knocking on the door. Next thing you know, you see them putting the plastic things on his hand. That was friggin' gold, folks. That is gold. And then if you do go to Judge Jeffrey Middleton, they've got one where this guy freaks out. He's in court. He says, I want to fire my attorney. I don't like none of them. I want the hot blonde. No lie. So he sat there. All of a sudden, he says, first thing you got to do is learn how to shut up, young man. And then the next thing, he sat there, and by the time it's over with, he is freaking out and trying to get to the camera and all that. Then he finally just says, hell with it. He walks out, goes back to jail instead of sits there talking to the judge. That dude, I mean, he flipped the hell out. You would have thought he was on some serious meth or something. But all it was, he wants to fire the lawyer he's got. I think he had that Gibson, which I couldn't blame him, Aaron.
Right.
I had that son of a bitch. I'd represent myself. Judge, let's just send him.
He could be the smartest man in the world, but once he starts talking to you, it reminds me of the guy on My Cousin Vinny when he starts stuttering. Once that happens, you're done. You don't hear nothing.
The two youth involved here are Trump charge.
Do you wear glasses? Put them on. Yeah. And he's spitting in his glasses while he's putting them on. Yeah.
They look at him. They said, we'll take him.
Yeah. That's when he says, I'm through with him. And he says, you're fired. I want him. Yeah.
He wasn't even a lawyer. That was funny as shit.
Yeah, exactly.
That was a good movie.
Yeah.
For Tim, for Dwayne, my name is Rob. We've been here over 2 hours tonight. Well, we hope you enjoyed it. If you did, come back, watch it again, and give us a second thumbs up. And don't forget to go watch Tim's channel. Tim is doing 2007 Cleveland replay, correct?
Mm-hmm.
63 games in. They're 30-33. Dwayne, YRL Racing. One more race, and then it's the playoffs. And Rob right now is looking like he could be going to Division II if he don't tighten the hell up. Is that correct?
You're down there. Yeah.
I'm down there. So,
that MP Fox winning screwed a lot of things up because he's in the bottom 5 and now he's not going to have to worry about it.
Yeah, he don't have to worry about it. He's in the playoffs now. So you guys have a great rest of your night. God bless. Have a great Saturday. Rest of your Saturday night. There's not much more left. Have a great Sunday, and then we'll catch you on Monday, and we'll start getting some fast drive football going of some of the 2021 college games. God bless. Have a great night. For Tim, Dwayne, my name's Rob. Thank you. Bye-bye.